Man would spend his hours scouring the woods, searching for food just so he could see the next day. But in those same woods, there lurked another creature. Both had the same mentality. And you've really done some damage around here, haven't you? I mean, you've conquered them all. You strike fear into the heart of every man that comes across your path. But I wanted to share a little secret with you. I am more than just a man. I am the nagging conscience of a world that has thrown itself away to moral monsters. And where I come from, this bows to me.
Welcome everybody to JonesTV and welcome to Backlash. We are live here in Dallas, Texas, and tonight we will find out if Braun Stroman can exact revenge from Bray Wyatt. Will Roderick Strong be able to win the biggest match of his career as he takes on Hideo Itami for the Cruiserweight Championship? Our first matchup of the night is for the WWE Cruiserweight Championship. As the #1 contender, Roderick Strong makes his way down to the ring. He won this opportunity a couple of episodes ago on Sunday Night Heat. And here have his chance at his first championship here in the WWE if he's able to take out Hideo Itami as the challenger jumps his way into the ring. Roderick Strong was telling people earlier today this might possibly be his most important match of his career, that he is ready to go. They have something in store for Hideo Itami and to possibly be the new Cruiserweight Champion. But for Roderick Strong to become the Cruiserweight Champion, he'll have to take out the champion. And that man, as of right now, is Hideo Itami. Hideo winning the title at Clash of Champions, where some fans were calling the match of the night at Clash of Champions against Neville. I'm pretty sure he hopes to make this match just as exciting as the match he won the title against Roderick Strong, as Roderick Strong was out to the ring. Hideo always looking calm, always looking poised, not letting the atmosphere of the moment ever affecting him. Making his first official title defense of the Cruiserweight Championship here tonight at Backlash. As you can see, the Dallas, Texas crowd are on their feet right now already, anticipating this matchup. This is for the Cruiserweight Championship between two of our underrated stars here in the WWE. Roderick Strong trying to make a name for himself tonight. This will be a huge victory in his career to becoming a champion here in the WWE. But he'll have to get through that man, the current Cruiserweight Champion, Hideo Itami, who defeated a great Cruiserweight Champion Neville to even get that title. So you know that he is up to the test to try to defend that title. As Hideo give that belt to the referee, possibly for the last time. The referee showing Roderick Strong that coveted prize that he wants, the Cruiserweight Championship. Our first matchup is for the Cruiserweight Championship between Roderick Strong and Itami. And here we go. And Roderick Strong with a quick backbreaker, taking down Itami. And a shot to the back. Roderick's trying to get on it early and often. And another shot to the back of the neck. Roderick going for a suplex, and he got him down. Looked like a suplex that turned into a Michinoku driver-like maneuver. Roderick trying to go for a boot to the gut. Hideo reversed it. Hideo's going for a way. Look at Boston Crab trying to make Roderick Strong tap out early. But Roderick Strong powers out of it. Hideo's trying to end this match very quickly, but Roderick Strong would allow it, and he takes him down. As the crowd chants, "Let's go, Hideo." As Hideo's getting back to his feet, Roderick with a kick to the sternum, and Strong comes off the top and knocks down Hideo right into the mat with that forearm. Hideo seems stunned, trying to get up on the ropes. And Roderick Strong knocks him to the outside. Hideo's trying to get to his feet. We're at a count of one. Roderick Strong runs off the apron and hits him with another shot to the face. We're at a count of two, and Roderick Strong has been in complete control of this matchup since the very beginning. And now Tommy's trying to amount some maneuvers on the outside, and Itami with a running knee right to the face of Strong. Hideo trying to pick up Roderick. Roderick versus Roderick, turns it around and suplexes Hideo. Roderick Strong trying to bring Hideo and Tommy back into the ring. Throws him back in. Roderick's back in. Roderick knows he cannot win this title on the outside. He has to pin him or make him submit in the middle of that ring. And Roderick Strong got him up. He has him in the powerbomb position and drops him right into the turnbuckle. Hideo Itami is trying to slow down his pace that Strong is doing right now. This onslaught that Roderick Strong is doing in this matchup. Throws in the turnbuckle and a knee by Roderick Strong. Roderick Strong is still on the attack. Throws him with Irish whip. Twitter World backbreaker by Strong. Cover. One count. Kick out of Hideo Itami. Roderick Strong just bust out a bunch of moves on Itami, and Itami kicked out of the count of one. You can see the frustration starting to show in Roderick Strong's face a little bit. Hideo's trying to mount any kind of offense right now. And he has him. And he takes down Roderick Strong. This will be the opening that Hideo Itami needed in this matchup. Suplex by Itami. And Itami staying right on Strong. Snap near takedown. Itami trying to pick up Strong with a shot to the face with a kick. Strong's right back up with shots. With a forearm and a kick. Strong with a shot to the back. He has a death set up in the knee. The knee right into the face. Covered by Strong. 1, 2. Not even a 2 count. Hideo kicked out before he even got to the count of 2. And Strong with a drop kick to the back of the head. Strong is doing continuous headshots throughout this whole matchup. He's continuously working on the neck and the upper back and the head of Hideo Itami. Strong is definitely not waiting this. Is not letting this big opportunity go to waste. Strong got him with a back suplex. We are here live in Dallas, Texas, in our first matchup for the Cruiserweight Championship. And so far, Roderick Strong has been in control. Hideo might have little flurries here and there, but so far it's been Strong. Strong with a knee, but Hideo's trying to fight back. Hideo trying to do a German. No, reverse by Strong. Strong to the back. Strong with a backstabber. Roderick Strong with a backstabber. 1, 2. Kick out by Hideo. Hideo kicked out. Roderick's running the ropes. Double axe handle. Roderick Strong is staying right on top of him. Shot to the face by Strong. Try to set him up. And he got him down with the Cloud 9. A Cloud 9 by Roderick Strong. Instead of going for the pin, he keeps stomping out Hideo Itami. And now Roderick Strong, like I said, is continuously working on the upper back, the neck, and the head area of Itami. Try to slow the champion down. Itami reverses whatever move that Strong's trying to go for. Itami goes to the Irish whip in the corner. Irish whip into the other corner, and he got him. Hideo with a shot to the gut. Another shot to the sternum. Working the boots. Raking the face of Hideo. of Roderick Strong. Strong's getting onto his feet. Hideo's trying to go to sleep. GTS. Go to sleep, Roderick. One count kick out. Roderick Strong kicked out at the count of 1. Look at the replay here. As Hideo hit him with a vicious GTS, but Roderick Strong kicked out right out of 1. Hideo's going to the second rope. Strong's trying to get to his feet. The crowd are standing here in Dallas, Texas. Drop kick from the second rope by Hideo Itami. Now Hideo got in a submission hold. The referee's checking on Roderick Strong, see he wants to try to tap out. But Strong quickly gets out of it. Taking down Itami, going for a cover. 1, 2, kick out by Itami. Itami kicked out at the count of 2. Roderick Strong trying to do any more offense, but Hideo, Irish whip. No, wait a minute. Irish whip by Strong. Strong's with a shot. Taking Itami to the outside. You can tell that Strong is fired up in this matchup. He believes he should be the Cruiserweight Champion. He believes that this is destiny here in the WWE as he does another backbreaker. Braun Itami. A backbreaker onto the outside. Strong needs to focus on bringing Itami back into the ring before the count of 10. We're at a count of 4 right now. We're at a count of 5. Strong with a shot to the face. Kick to the gut. Another shot to the face. And he finally throws Itami in, and he's back in. Strong going for a cover. 1, 2, kick out by Itami. Itami kicked out at a count of 2. And Strong going right back to the game plan. They're working on the neck and the back and the head area of Itami. Itami with a quick arm drag takedown. Itami going for like a powerbomb. Wait, no! Reversal by Roderick Strong. Sunset flip. 1, 2, kick out by Itami. If the referee made his count a little bit faster, another backstabber. Another backstabber by Strong. If the referee made his count a little bit quicker, if he got down a little bit faster to make the count, I believe we have a new Cruiserweight Champion. But it didn't happen that way. But so far, Roderick Strong is taking advantage with that powerbomb to Itami. Itami so far has had a little bit of offense He hit him with a GTS, which Roderick Strong quickly kicked out of. And Strong, for the most part, been manhandling Itami. But Itami, being the fighting champion he is staying in his matchup. But I don't know how long he can stay in it now, considering both men are going up top rope. What is Strong going to do here? Strong with a backbreaker around to the turnbuckle. Strong with a backbreaker to the turnbuckle. Cover. 1, 2, 3, no! 2.5. 2.5, and somehow Hideo Itami kicked out. And we look at the replay once again. When Strong hit him with that vicious backbreaker off the turnbuckle. But somehow Hideo kicked out. Hideo got him on the shoulders. And he drops Roderick Strong right on the ropes. Going for the cover of Itami. 1, 2, no, 1 count. The hand's going down for 2. And Roderick Strong kicked out. Itami showing us educated fists and feet in this matchup. And a shot to the gut by Itami. And down goes Strong. You can tell this match is taking a lot out of Hideo. He can't follow up at the moment. Double stomp by Itami. Roderick Strong is on his shoulders once again. Go for another GTS, and he got him that time. The second GTS cover. 1, 2, 3, no! Roderick Strong kicked out. And he made the smart decision by rolling out to the ring. Roderick Strong somehow kicked out the second GTS. He made a great decision rolling out to the ring right after. Prolonging the attack that Itami's trying to do. Hideo's back in the ring. Hideo's hooking up Strong. German suplex by Itami. A German suplex by Hideo Itami. You can tell Hideo Itami is using all the energy he has left to try to take out Roderick Strong in an elbow drop, but he missed. It said he connected it, but he didn't connect much as he thought, because Ryder got back to his feet, but orange up by Hideo. 1, 2, kick out by Strong. These two men are kicking out everything that the other one's giving them. Hideo's going for another German, and he got it. Hideo with a second German suplex. And he throws Roger to the corner. Uh-oh. What's Hideo trying to do? He's basically carrying dead weight at this point. Both men are completely exhausted in this matchup. Hideo Itami's taking Roderick Strong up top. He's going for a superplex. No! He takes Strong down. 1, 2, no! No! Roderick Strong somehow kicked out of that. Hideo to the outside. Hideo springboard back in with an elbow drop. Springboard elbow drop by Itami. I'm not sure. Oh, wait. Roger with a jawbreaker. Roger with a back suplex taking out of Itami. Right when we think that one of these men is not going to have any energy left, the other one shows up. And a running drop kick by Roderick Strong. Strong picking up a deal for another powerbomb. Shot to the back. Strong's on the second rope. Elbow drop by Roderick Strong. He knocked out the referee. The referee's out. Both men are still fighting. Hideo with an arm drag. Hideo with a Michinoku driver. Covered by Hideo. Referee is out. Strong kicked out at the count of 1 anyway, probably. The referee is still out. In our first matchup here at Backlash for the Cruiserweight Championship. Hideo on the second rope. Elbow drop by Hideo. Itami's running the ropes. Another double axe handle. Hideo trying to hurry up and end this now. This match been going on for at least about, I would say, a good 13 to 15 minutes so far. A non-stop, high-paced action here. Hideo's going for another top rope Michinoku driver, and he got it. The second one on top, cover. 1, 2, 3. And Hideo Itami somehow survives and is still your Cruiserweight champion. He had to hit not one, but 2 top rope Michinoku drivers to finally take out Roderick Strong for the 1, the 2, the 3. And Hideo Itami is offering his hand, and Strong swipes it away. You can see the frustration in Roderick Strong. He doesn't want a handshake. He wants that title. But he will not have that title tonight, as Hideo Itami is still your Cruiserweight champion. The leader of the Elias experience, Elias, takes on the Knockout King, Kassious Ohno. As the Knockout King himself is making his way down to the ring, Kassious Ohno. And our second matchup of the evening. I wonder how these two men are going to try to top the last match we just had for the Cruiserweight Championship. As Kassious Ohno is walking down the aisle with the fans clearly behind him in Dallas, Texas, as he's here to take on Elias. Both men have been making a little bit of noise here in WWE in the past few episodes of Sunday Night Heat. Both men jockeying for position to stake their claim for possibly a potential title shot here. Rather be for the Intercontinental of the United States, or even possibly the world title, who knows. But Kassious Ohno is ready to make more of an impact than he already has in the WWE. But he'll have to take out that man as Elias is making his way down to the ring. I spoke to Elias earlier today, and he said that Kassious Ohno is only a blip on his world tour of the Elias experience. But Elias is smart. He will not take Kassious Ohno lightly. Kassious Ohno is a fierce competitor here in the WWE. He was not in the All Heart Classic for no reason. He was chosen by Triple H, but Triple H seen potential in Kassious Ohno. It's like he saw in the rest of the competitors in that tournament. And I think that bothers Elias for a little bit, that he's not known as one of the better competitors here in the WWE. But he has his chance to prove it tonight against Kassious Ohno. Here at Backlash, live in Dallas, Texas. As Kassious Ohno looks ready, Elias looking ready. And here we go. And Elias already dragging Kassious Ohno around, got him on the ropes, and throws him down to the mat. Later on tonight, we did an Intercontinental title on the line. Oh, what a shot by Elias. But the Intercontinental title's on the line. And the Miz defends against Sami Zayn. Backbreaker by Elias, taking down Ohno. Jinder Mahal will make his first official India Championship defense against Zack Ryder. The referee's down this matchup as well from the Irish whip. Ohno with a big boot to the face. Catches Ohno with a big boot, squaring to the jaw of Elias. He catches Ohno with a forearm shot, taking down Elias. Elias trying to go out to the ring, trying to recuperate. But Kassious Ohno's chasing him. Both men are now back into the ring. And Kassious Ohno with a quick shot to the back of the neck. Shot to the gut. Neck breaker by Kassious Ohno. But as I was saying, we do have the tag team titles on the line. As TM61 takes on the Revival. We have Bray Wyatt going one-on-one with Braun Stroman. Bray Wyatt being the man that cost Braun the World Heavyweight Championship, which that will be defended in our main event, as Samoa Joe would take on Seth Rollins. As Kassious Ohno whipping it around Elias, taking him down, going for the cover. One count kick out by Elias. Elias with a quick kick out, shot in the gut by Elias, trying to get back to his feet. Jawbreaker by Kassious Ohno. These two men are going back and forth in this matchup. Ohno trying to set up Elias, and he got him down with a power driver. Taking down Elias with a power driver. Kassious Ohno was signaling like it was over, but Elias is trying to stay into this matchup in the DDT by Elias. That DDT be what he was looking for. Open that matchup. Hit him with a double axe handle cover. One count kick out by Kassious Ohno. Kassious Ohno kicking out just as fast as Elias did before. And now Elias is holding his head down to the mat with his knee. Elias wants to prove to everybody that he belongs. He has to take down Kassious Ohno. And Kassious Ohno is taking Elias down. Reverse DDT. Every time Kassious Ohno tried to stay in the offensive, Elias has a reversal, and then Elias hits him with a German suplex. Shot to the face, a shot to the back. What's Elias gonna do here? And he got him. Elias taking down Kassious Ohno with a rolling cutter, but Ohno's right back up with an uppercut. Ohno back up with an uppercut. He's trying to go for a neck breaker, but Elias with a low blow. Elias with a back suplex. And he takes down Ohno. Ohno's about to start making a run here, but Elias stopped him dead in his tracks. And Elias with an electric chair powerbomb. Now Elias dragging Ohno to the middle of the ring. What's he going to do here? Elias looking for a drift away. A drift away by Elias. 1, 2, 3. And just like that, Elias wins this matchup. It seemed to me that Kassious Ohno making a short comeback before Elias hit him with that low blow. And then the drift away for the 1, the 2, the 3. And if anybody's willing to walk with Elias, it'd be a good time to do so now, as he's got a huge victory against Kassious Ohno here at Backlash. Will the underdog from the underground finally win the big one? Or will the self-proclaimed greatest Intercontinental Champion reign continue? Will the underdog from the underground able to pull it off and become the new Intercontinental Champion? As Sami Zayn making his way down to the ring, our next matchup is for the WWE Intercontinental Championship. Sami Zayn on the last episode of Sunday Night Heat had a hard-fought match with Samoa Joe, almost defeating the world champion, but coming up just short of doing so. But he proved to everybody in the world that night that he can hang with the best of them. But will tonight Sami Zayn be able to hang with The Miz and become the new Intercontinental Champion? We'll find out in a few short moments. As you can hear, not a fan favorite at all in Dallas, Texas, but you cannot deny that this man is the current Intercontinental Champion. That is The Miz, making his way down to the ring. One of, if not the most decorated Intercontinental Champion in WWE history. Love him or hate him, he has earned that moniker of simply being awesome here. As this whole thing started off because The Miz invited Sami Zayn on Miz TV on Sunday Night Heat. And before Sami Zayn even come out, just disrespecting the man. But Sami had a surprise of his own, letting The Miz know that Triple H gave him the opportunity to take on The Miz here at Backlash for his Intercontinental Championship. The Miz walking around the ring arrogant as ever, but he has to be highly aware of what Sami Zayn is capable of doing, considering what Sami Zayn almost did on Sunday Night Heat against Samoa Joe. This match is for the Intercontinental Championship, as Sami Zayn was one of the participants in the Owen Hart Classic. So was The Miz, but Sami Zayn made it further through that tournament than The Miz did. I'm not sure it has any relevance in this matchup, but it does show that Sami Zayn is a fighter. But you can't count out The Miz, considering that he has won that belt multiple times. He has defended that belt multiple times. He is always ready to play. And he is, as of right now, your current Intercontinental Champion. As The Miz gives the belt to the referee. This match is about to go underway very shortly here for the Intercontinental Championship. A championship that Sami Zayn wants, and a championship that The Miz needs. And here we go. The two-man tie-up here. Sami Zayn try to do a hold, got reversed by The Miz. And The Miz takes down Sami Zayn. We're live here at Backlash in Dallas, Texas. And these two men are now fighting in the early stages of the Intercontinental Championship matchup between The Miz and Sami Zayn. And The Miz twisting the leg of Sami Zayn, taking him down. Possibly working on the leg to set him up for the figure four. And The Miz with a big boot to the face of Zayn. And you can see the confidence in The Miz right now, as he clotheslines Sami Zayn over the top into the floor. As arrogant as The Miz is, he is a great competitor here in the WWE. And he is showing that to Sami Zayn right now, continuously working on the leg. So it seems like his game plan will be going for the figure four at some point, trying to soften up the leg of Sami Zayn. If anything, making it hard for Sami Zayn to hit him with the haluva kick. Because how much of him hitting the haluva kick, he has a hurt leg, would take out of Zayn. As these two men continue to fight outside, we're at a count of 4. Zayn with boots to the face onto The Miz. We're at a count of 5. Zayn better get Miz back into the ring. Zayn with a drop kick. Running to the Miz on the outside. We're at a count of 6. Zayn throws the Miz back in the ring. Zayn's in the ring. Zayn knows that he has to pin or take out the Miz at the very least inside that square circle. DDT by Zayn. Zayn with a DDT. Head up to the second rope. The Miz is getting up to his feet. Zayn is waiting for him on the second rope. Zayn going for a splash and he missed. Zayn went for a splash and the Miz dodged it. Now the Miz is still working on the leg. The Miz still working on the leg of Sami Zayn. Zayn is slowly trying to get up. Zayn is dangling on the ropes and a shot to the outside. And Zayn goes down to the floor as the Miz follows. We're at a count of 1 once again. The big part of this match has been fought on the outside so far. As the Miz got Zayn on his shoulders. The Miz got him up and he drops him right into the apron. Dropping Sami Zayn right into the apron. The Miz still stomping out Sami Zayn on the outside. Elbow drop by the Miz. We're at a count of 5. The Miz can just keep battling him on the outside to the count of 10 and retain that title. We're at a count of 6. And the Miz is still in control here. Hitting his face to the barricade. We're at a count of 7. The Miz trying to go for a move, but Sami Zayn throws him back in. And Zayn's back into the ring. Zayn with an Irish whip. Miz comes back around. 2-man bump. Miz not in control. Miz gonna throw Sami Zayn down to the mat, and he does. And the Miz is blatantly taunting Sami Zayn in this matchup. Zayn's trying to get to his feet. The Miz gets to him. Net breaker by the Miz. A net breaker by the Miz. Sami Zayn gotta do some type of offense soon, and he does right here. Taking down the Miz. And the Miz comes up with a jawbreaker on the Sami Zayn. Miz spinning around, hit him with a net breaker, taking him down. Going to the second rope. Elbow drop by the Miz. Round to the face of Zayn. Going for the cover. 1, 2. Kick out by Zayn. Zayn kicked out a count of 2 from the elbow drop. And the Miz trying to drag around Zayn around the ring. Stomp to the face by the Miz. The Miz keeps continuously dragging around Sami Zayn. And now the Miz is driving his head into the turnbuckle. As Zayn falls down to the mat. The Miz knows he's in complete control. The Miz knows he's the champion of this matchup. Zayn with a quick boot to the face. Zayn with an Irish whip, taking him down with a Hurricanrana. Zayn's getting the crowd back alive here in Dallas, Texas. Clothesline by Zayn. And another clothesline. The Miz trying to go over a clothesline. Zayn with a drop kick takedown. And Sami Zayn is fired up in this matchup right now. Zayn trying to hook the Miz up. Blue Thunder Bomb. Blue Thunder Bomb by Sami. Going for the cover. 1, 2. Kick out by the Miz. Kick out by the Miz. Sami Zayn hit Miz with a Blue Thunder Bomb. And the Miz kicked out. Sami Zayn got the Miz in the corner. Is he going to go for it? Hula kick. Hula kick. Hula kick. New champion. Cover. 1, 2. Kick out by Miz. Kick out by Miz. The Miz kicked out a hula kick. Sami hit the Miz with a vicious hula kick. And you can see on the replay here. And the Miz somehow kicked out. Wait, the Miz caught him. Sami went for a splash, but the Miz caught him. The Miz dropped Sami around the neck. Right in the ropes. And the Miz is still playing with the crowd. I don't know what Sami Zayn can do to win this matchup. He hit the boot. Oh! And what a vicious shot by the Miz. Miz with a drop kick to the face of Zayn. I don't know what Zayn can do to try to win this matchup. Zayn's trying to get to his feet. But the Miz is just a predator looking on to him. Skull crushing finale. Covered by the Miz. 1, 2, 3. And the Miz is still your Intercontinental Champion. Sami Zayn get the Miz all he can handle with that Blue Thunder Bomb and the Helluva Kick. But the Miz somehow closed this chapter with a skull crushing finale for the 1, the 2, the 3. And the A-lister is still your Intercontinental Champion. The former United States Champion Zack Ryder will take on the India Champion Jinder Mahal. This next match is for the WWE India Championship. The challenger, Zack Ryder, wearing the USA colors, making his way down to the ring. I'm guessing by the attire he's wearing, he's hoping if he does become the India Champion, he will change it right back to the United States Championship. His opponent, Jinder Mahal, after winning the United States Championship against Mark Henry at Clash of Champions, decided to change the belt from the United States Championship to the India Championship. As Zack Ryder is in the ring waiting for the champion to make his appearance. And here comes the modern day Maharaja, the India Champion Jinder Mahal, as he makes his way down to the ring, proudly having that India Championship over his shoulder, changing the belt to the India Championship after defeating Mark Henry and having, I guess, his only United States title defense, because before he changed it, it was a US title defense, but he did come out with the India Championship. But after that matchup, he was telling Triple H that the belt that he had was not fit for him. So he had a newly designed India Championship, as he's holding it up high in the sky here in Dallas, Texas, here at Backlash. This is for the India Championship. And Jinder Mahal's first official title defense, as he likes to call it. But he cannot take Zack Ryder lightly. The man that came out to help Mark Henry after Jinder Mahal continuously attacked him and about to hit Mark Henry with a chair at Sunday Night Heat a few episodes ago. But there is your champion. Love it or hate it, he is the India Champion, Jinder Mahal. And he's holding that belt high up in Dallas, Texas, showing everybody that he is the champion, and this is the India Championship. But Zack Ryder's hoping to change it back to the United States Championship, a belt that has a lot of prestige in the WWE. With the likes of Dean Ambrose and John Cena holding that title. And here we go. As Jinder Mahal takes down Zack Ryder with a quick neck breaker. As Mahal attacking very early and often. Flatliner. And now shots to the back on the Ryder. And now choking out Zack Ryder in the middle of that ring. Mahal has so far been a dominant force in the WWE. He's coming back in a suplex by Mahal. As the fans trying to get behind Zack Ryder. Cheering, let's go Ryder, woo, woo, woo. Ryder with a shot to the gut. Ryder with a spin around. DDT taking down Jinder Mahal. And that could be the move right there that gets Zack Ryder back into this matchup. Net breaker by Ryder on the Jinder. And the modern day Maharaja look like he's in a little trouble here. A shot to the head with that forearm, or with that elbow I should say, by Zack Ryder. Ryder going for a DDT. Reversal by Jinder. Jinder with a super kick. A super kick square into the jaw of Zack Ryder. And this is the matchup for the India Championship. It just seems like Jinder Mahal is messing with Ryder right now. Just kicking him in the chest. And then Jinder Mahal finally takes down Ryder with a shoulder block from the second rope. Jinder Mahal is being vicious in his matchup right now. Every so often just choking out Zack Ryder. Trying to prove that he's the best to the point where he can change the title name to any title he wants. But so far, he's just abusing Zack Ryder in this matchup. Dropping his head into the turnbuckle. Hitting him with a knee. Hitting him with stomps. But Zack Ryder trying to come back here. Zack Ryder got a hold of Jinder right now. And now Zack Ryder is slamming Jinder Mahal's head into the turnbuckle. Zack Ryder on the outside. He thinks better of it because we're back in. Jinder's back on his feet. Jinder with an Irish whip to the corner. Try to take up Zack Ryder to the top rope. Jinder's going to join him. What's Mahal going to do? Mahal setting Ryder up for a back suplex on the top. A major back suplex from the top rope that Jinder just hit. And now Jinder is just taunting Zack Ryder as Ryder trying to climb his way around the ring, trying to get himself to his feet. And Jinder stops him to his tracks. Picks up Ryder. Takes him down with a double-handed choke slam. And Jinder still stomping out Zack Ryder. Still shots to the face and a knee to the face. A vicious knee to the face of Zack Ryder. Jinder's like a predator. Looking for his prey. Setting him up. Got him up. Colossus by Jinder. The Colossus by Jinder. Going for the cover. 1, 2, 3. And Jinder Mahal is still your India champion. Jinder Mahal hitting Zack Ryder with that double choke slam. And then the Colossus for the 1, the 2, the 3. and Jinder Mahal make short work of Zack Ryder. And until somebody defeats Jinder Mahal, that championship will stay the India Championship. Team 6-1 will be taking on the Revival for the WWE World Tag Team Championship. Our next matchup, we'll see if the Mighty does not kneel or the Revival can keep pressing on for the WWE World Tag Team Championships. It is Team 6-1, Shane Thorne and Nick Miller versus the Revival as Team 6-1 make their way down to the ring, making their debut on the main roster at the Triple H dissolved NXT and 205 Live. This tag team has a major opportunity in their first tag team matchup to become new tag team champions here at Backlash in Dallas, Texas. We'll see if Shane Thorne and Nick Miller get the job done. But first, gotta go through these men who won the tag team championships. Well, won the unification of the tag team championships at Clash of Champions against the New Day. They were your final WWE SmackDown champions. It is Dash Wilder. It is Scott Dawson. It is the Revival. As the tag team champions make their way down to the ring, they had something to prove at Clash of Champions, and they damn sure proved it with a huge victory against the New Day to become the undisputed and only tag team champions in the WWE. And they hope that here tonight at Backlash, they can retain those titles against Team 6-1. This here is for the WWE Tag Team Championships. As you can see, Shane Thorne and Nick Miller looking at their possible destiny here in the WWE as Tag Team Champions. Team 6-1 looking ready. As Scott Dawson and Dash Wilder looking at each other, letting everybody see those belts across their shoulders. And now letting everybody know that the champs are here in the building, and they are the WWE World Tag Team Champions. As the tag team from North Carolina faces the tag team from Australia for the World Tag Team Championships. And here we go. And Nick Miller with a running flatliner on the Dash Wilder to start off this matchup. And reverse Hurricanrana by Nick Miller as the fans are starting to get on their feet here in Dallas, Texas for Team 6-1. Snap suplex, taking down Wilder, giving him the boots. Wilder does do something quick about this match. It's going to be really short, and they're going to be on the losing end. DDT by Miller. Miller been on pure attack mode since the word go. But now Wilder with a quick takedown. And now you see Dash starting to work on Nick Miller right now, trying to pick him up off the mat. And a DDT of his own by Dash Wilder. Throwing Nick Miller to the corner. Tags in Scott Dawson. Wilder trying to set him up. Get a shot to the knee by Scott Dawson onto Nick Miller. Dawson up on the second rope. Miller trying to make it to Thorne, but got cut off by by Dawson. Neck breaker by Miller. That could be the opening you need for the tag, but Miller with a standing moonsault. Run to Dawson. Knee drop right into the face. A 1/2 of the Revival here. And this matchup is for the World Tag Team Championships. We still have the matchup between Bray Wyatt and Braun Stroman coming up. And our main event for the World Heavyweight Championship between Seth Rollins and Samoa Joe. And the drop kick for the second rope by Nick Miller. Miller, for the most part, has been dominating the whole team of Revival. But Scott Dawson cut him off at the pass with that uppercut. Now shots to the head, but Dawson, he throws him into the mat. Dawson making a smart move here, pulling him away from Shane Thorne right now. Dawson picking up Miller on his back. And takes him down. Shot to the face. Trying to drag Miller to this side of the ring. And he does. Thorne hits the turnbuckle. Tags in. Dash Wilder. And looks to me they're going right back to that knee. Once again, and he kicked him in the knee once again. They're going directly for Nick Miller's knee in this matchup. And Nick's trying to make it to Shane Thorne. He tags him in. He tags in Shane. Shane with a drop kick taking down Wilder. Another drop kick, but Wilder reversed it. Wilder setting up Thorne. Reverse suplex. Reverse suplex by Dash Wilder. And now he's working on Shane Thorne in this matchup, but Thorne quickly gets out of it. Thorne trying to go for a shot to the face, but he missed. Dash Wilder's going after his knee. Revival's game plan is to work on both knees. A TM6-1. He tags in Scott Dawson. Now Dawson's in the ring. Shane Thorne's still on the mat. Thorne's trying to get to his feet. But Dawson's cutting him off with a shot to the arm with that boot. Thorne reversed it. Neck breaker by Thorne. And that could be the opening that TM6-1 needs in this matchup. He tags in Nick Miller. Miller's back in the ring. Dawson is still out. Miller springboards in. Senton, no, misses. Miller went for a rolling senton. Dawson saw it coming and missed. Dawson with a chop block. Right to that knee. Right to the knee they've been working on in this matchup. He throws Nick into the corner. Tags in Wilder. Irish whip. Shatter Machine. Shatter Machine by Revival. Covered by Wilder. One. Kick break up by Shane. Shane Thorne broke it up on the count of one. I'm not sure if Nick Miller can kick out of that. You can see that Shatter Machine and just did on the replay there. Shane's down, rolling out in the ring. Miller trying to fight. Miller with a big clothesline. Miller with a huge clothesline. Got Wilder dazed. What Miller's gonna do? Miller with a sit-out powerbomb. Dawson distracting the referee. Referee count one. Breaks it up. Dawson breaks it up. Shane's in. Shane with a reverse DDT. Dawson right out of the ring. This Wilder and Nick Miller now. And Miller giving Wilder clotheslines. Wilder trying to go for one, misses. Miller hits him with a super kick. Can TM6-1 do it? Can TM6-1 become champion? Hurricanrana by Nick Miller. Hurricanrana by Miller. Miller with another clothesline. The crowd on their feet in Texas. Miller trying to go for a German reverse by Wilder. Crowd with another shot to the back. Drops Miller head in the corner. And a kick to the sternum by Dash Wilder. Now Revival's back on control. Tags in Dawson. Irish whip. Shatter Machine once again. Another Shatter Machine by the Revival. Covered by Dawson. 1, 2, 3. And Shane Thorne barely missed it. Shane Thorne is this close to breaking up the count, but he was too late. And the Revival is still your WWE World Tag Team Champions. Team 6-1 with a fantastic effort, but they fall just short to the Revival. The team of Scott Dawson and Dash Wilder. And they still reign supreme in the tag team division. As Bray Wyatt sets his sights onto Braun Stroman, will the Eater of Worlds take down the monster, or will Braun Stroman get his revenge? And this is a matchup that the people here in the WWE have been waiting on, as the monster among men, Braun Strowman, is making his way down to the ring. He in particular has been waiting on this matchup ever since the end of Clash of Champions, where he lost the unification match for the World Heavyweight Championship against Samoa Joe because of his opponent interfering with that matchup when the lights gone out and the screen came on. He gave a message to Braun Strowman long enough to distract the monster among men so that Samoa Joe can come from behind him, hook the Coquina clutch, and make Braun Strowman pass out. As you see the fireflies throughout the arena here in Dallas, Texas. The Eater of Worlds, Bray Wyatt, coming down to the ring. Bray Wyatt says he's not afraid of monsters. Bray Wyatt saying that he's been watching Braun Strowman conquer everybody. But he says that beasts bow down to him. That monsters bow down to him. Well, Bray Wyatt had an opportunity to show Braun Strowman exactly that tonight here at Backlash. I can see that Braun Strowman's on the outside, patiently waiting for Bray Wyatt to make his way into the ring, to finish his little song and dance, as he says, to get this fight, I'm not even gonna call it a matchup, I'm gonna call it a fight, underway between these two men. As Bray Wyatt looks around, the lights came back on here in Dallas. As Bray Wyatt walking around into the ring, pacing back and forth. I might see a little bit of nervousness in his eyes. I think he's finally understanding the ramifications of what he's done At Clash of Champions, and Braun Strowman with a big clothesline to start this matchup off and stomping out Bray Wyatt. Braun wasted no time with a big power move. That clothesline to knock Bray Wyatt off his feet. And now Braun just dealing with continuous shots. With fists right to the face. Strowman with a backbreaker on the Wyatt. Covered by Strowman. One count, kick out by Wyatt. And Strowman still hitting him with heavy-handed shots. And another backbreaker by the Monster Among Men. He told you, Bray. He told you on Sunday Night Heat to come catch these hands. But now, Bray Wyatt is making Braun Strowman catch these hands. And he picks up the big man and takes him down. And now Bray Wyatt just threw Braun Strowman across the ring over his head. And now the Either Worlds is trying to work on the big man here. But Braun Strowman gets out of it with a massive jawbreaker. A massive jawbreaker by Strowman. And now shots to the face. Taking down the Either Worlds. Now the Either Worlds with a reversal of his own. And another reversal by Strowman. Both of these men is reversing and countering everything they're doing now. Strowman got him up on his shoulders. And Strowman drops Bray on the ropes. Round to his neck. Strowman now work on the leg of Bray Wyatt. Uh-oh. What's Braun gonna do? Braun setting up Wyatt. Braun got him up with a vicious powerbomb. Braun slamming down Bray Wyatt with a major powerbomb and also a spine buster right there. Strowman with power moves on top of power moves, and that got him in a bear hug. Is Bray Wyatt gonna tap out? No. Bray with shots to the side of Strowman. He gets out of the hold. But Strowman comes back with a shot of himself. Bray comes back with a kick to the gut and an uppercut to the face, taking down Strowman. As a much brutal offense as Braun Strowman has done to Bray Wyatt, Wyatt is hanging in there and giving him just as much damage as Braun's giving him. Now Bray's on the outside. Bray got a sledgehammer. Bray trying to hit Strowman with a sledgehammer. He missed. He missed another one. Strowman got the sledgehammer from Bray. With a quick shot to the gut. Strowman got him up. Strowman got him up. Running power slam by Strowman. Running power slam. Cover. Cover. 1, 2, 3, no! 2.5, 2.5, 2.8, 2.9, whatever you want to call it. Whatever you want to call it. Bray Wyatt kicked out. And Strowman with a knee to the face. The referee got the sledgehammer out of the ring, thank goodness. As Strowman continues his onslaught onto Bray Wyatt. In a double-handed choke slam onto the Either Worlds. Braun Strowman is just relentless in this matchup. But Bray Wyatt reversed it, hit him with a DDT. That could be the moment he's looking for. Strowman with a shot. Strowman with another spine buster. Going for the cover. 1, 2, kick out by Bray. Kick out by Bray. Shot to the back by Strowman. The crowd is saying Bray's gonna kill you. But from my end, looks like Strowman is killing Bray. And now Braun Strowman is working on the neck and the head of Bray Wyatt in his hold. throwing the Eater of Worlds down to the mat. He got Bray Wyatt in another bear hold. Is Bray going to tap out this time? Bray's trying to hang in there. Bray's trying his best to get out of this hold. And Strowman just throws him down to the mat. You can see in the replay, you can see the agony and the pain that Bray Wyatt's going through in this matchup. Going for the cover. 1, 2, kick out by Bray. Kick out by Bray. Bray Wyatt with a shot to the gut. Bray Wyatt with a crossbody. Taking down a monster among men. And now Bray Wyatt is just taunting Braun Stroman. Shot to the back. And the crowd starts chanting, Bray is going to kill you once again. And as of right now, Bray is in control of this matchup. Bray Wyatt running the ropes. Senton runs to Braun Stroman. Cover by Bray. 1, 2, kick out by Stroman. Kick out by Stroman. Bray Wyatt can't believe it. Strowman's trying to get to his feet. Bray Wyatt is like a predator out in the wilderness. Sister Abigail. Sister Abigail. 1, 2. Kick out by Strowman. Kick out by Strowman. Strowman kicked out of Sister Abigail. I don't think Bray Wyatt truly understands the possible backlash that could have happened to him because the Clash of Champions. Braun Strowman got him up. Running power slam once again. Running power slam again. 1, 2, 3. Braun Strowman just about completely annihilated Bray Wyatt with the second running power slam for the 1, the 2, the 3. And the monster among men stands tall here in Dallas at Backlash. Braun Strowman might not have the title, but he does have a little revenge onto Bray Wyatt. What is Baron Corbin doing here? What is the lone wolf Baron Corbin in the middle of the ring with Braun Strowman? Look at him dead in the face. Baron Corbin with a big shot. Baron Corbin with a vicious right hook. Right onto Braun Strowman. And now Baron Corbin's looking to take Braun Strowman apart. What is going on here? Baron Corbin with a big shoulder block on the Braun Strowman. Strowman's out on his feet. DDT. Baron Corbin just wasting Braun Strowman away. In the days. In the days by Baron Corbin. Baron Corbin got up again in the second in the days. 2 in the days in a row. What is going on here? In our main event, it will be Seth Rollins taking on Samoa Joe for the WWE World Heavyweight Championship. I'm not even sure what just happened between Braun Strowman and Bray Wyatt and Baron Corbin and all that, but this is our main event at Backlash for the World Heavyweight Championship. As the architect, Seth freaking Rollins makes his way down to the ring. He earned his title shot at Sunday Night Heat between Finn Balor. after we found out that Kevin Owens is unable to compete because he got attacked in the parking lot on Sunday Night Heat a couple of episodes ago. Triple H saying he has a concussion, so he's unable to compete for the championship matchup that he earned at Clash of Champions. So there was no one contenders match, and Seth Rollins was victorious in that matchup against Finn Balor. So tonight, Seth freaking Rollins can become the WWE World Heavyweight Champion. You can tell by the reaction of the fans here in Dallas, Texas, that they want that man to be the champion. The former member of the Shield, the man that declared that he's going to burn the WWE down. They want that man to become champion. But first, to be the man, you have to beat the man. And the man right here, the WWE World Heavyweight Champion, the #1 prize fighter in the WWE, is Samoa Joe. The man that was a former WWE champion, that took out the former WWE Universal Champion in Braun Stroman to be the man that reigns supreme of this business. As Samoa Joe makes his way into the ring, he showed everybody on Sunday Night Heat what he is willing to do to prove a point that he is the man. After defeating Sami Zayn, he went out of the ring, took Sami Zayn back into the ring, gave him Coquina Clutch to possibly give a message to whoever he was facing at Backlash, because #1 contendership match has not happened yet. But this is for the World Heavyweight Championship. Seth Rollins, the man had his ups and downs here in WWE, but he is one step closer to becoming the man of the company, of this business. But he'll first have to get through the Samoan submission specialist, the Destroyer, #1 prize fighter, and your WWE World Heavyweight Champion, Samoa Joe. As Samoa Joe gives the belt to the referee, possibly for the last time, and Seth Rollins look for the belt that he possibly can have at the end of the night, the WWE World Heavyweight Championship. It is Seth Rollins against Samoa Joe, and here we go. Samoa Joe runs the ring. Samoa Joe with an overhead belly to belly to start this match off. Shots by the Destroyer, Samoa Joe. Slap to the back of the head. And the shot to the front with a big boot of his. And Samoa Joe is taking out Seth Rollins very quickly in this matchup. This is our main event. Shot to the gut by Rollins. Rollins was going for a rolling thunder but missed. Samoa Joe caught him and now working on the arm and on the hand of Seth Rollins with those headbutts. And Seth Rollins hit him right back with that same hand. And Seth Rollins looking for that package fisherman suplex if she got it. Seth Rollins trying to become a champion once again. Samoa Joe trying to retain it. In our main event of Backlash, here live in Dallas, Texas. Samoa Joe with a big boot. Round to the sternum of Seth Rollins. Samoa Joe with another knee. Trying to prove to everybody he deserves the title in a back suplex. by Samoa Joe. Going for the cover. One count kick out Seth Rollins. Rollins kicked out at the count of 1. Rollins with a shot to the gut. Rollins with a sling blade. Taking down Samoa Joe. Up to the second rope. Going for a splash and he missed. High risk, but no high reward. And Samoa Joe begins to go to work here. Shot to the back after taking down Seth Rollins. Continuous kicks. And now stomping out the Architect. Samoa Joe with a chop. Right to the chest and a DDT for good measure. Like I said, Samoa Joe's trying to prove that his title win wasn't a fluke. He deserves to be the champion. And Seth Rollins trying to fight back. And Samoa Joe with an arm drag takedown. Going for a cover. One count kick out once again by Seth Rollins. But Samoa Joe is being a smart veteran here. Standing around top of Seth Rollins with a senton. Senton bomb by Samoa Joe. Samoa Joe got Seth Rollins on his shoulders. And he drops Seth Rollins onto the ropes. Onto his neck and his chest area. Seth Rollins believes he should be here. Spoke to him earlier today. Talking about how much of a mass opportunity this is. To try to become the World Heavyweight Champion. After losing that potential shot at Clash of Champions against Kevin Owens. But as you can see, Samoa Joe is doing shots to the gut. And a headbutt by Samoa Joe takes down Seth Rollins. In this matchup, both men have something to prove here. Enziguri by Samoa Joe. Samoa Joe with a vicious Enziguri to the back of the head of Seth Rollins. Now working on the knee of Seth Rollins. Trying to make it harder for the Architect to hit him with his finisher. And Seth Rollins taking it down with an R drag. Seth Rollins going for a super kick, missing a big shot. A big forearm shot to the back of the head of Seth Rollins. And now Samoa Joe's wrecking the face with a big boot. Samoa Joe running the ropes. And another vicious shot to the face of Seth Rollins. Samoa Joe taking complete control in this matchup now. Goes into the corner. What is Joe going to do here? Joe with an elbow. And then Enziguri to the back of the head. Joe with that elbow Enziguri combination. 1, 2, 3, 2.9. And somehow Seth Rollins kicked out. He was 1 millisecond away from retaining that title with Samoa Joe. Samoa Joe trying to hook the Kikina clutch, but Seth Rollins reversed it. Rollins taking down Joe. Super kick by Seth Rollins. Super kick by Seth Rollins. 1, 2, kick out by Joe. Kick out by Samoa Joe. Seth Rollins with a super kick, grinding the button. And Samoa Joe kicked out. Seth Rollins with the knee. Seth Rollins with the knee. 1, 2, 3, no. No. Samoa Joe kicked out the knee as well. Samoa Joe kicked out his super kick. He kicked out the knee. You can see the frustration starting to build up with Seth Rollins here. Samoa Joe with a shot. Samoa Joe's picking up Rollins. And he takes him down around to his knees. Going for the cover. 1, 2, kick out by Rollins. Rollins kicked out. Samoa Joe trying to plan his next moves here. Knee drop by Joe. Right to Seth Rollins' face. Joe running the ropes. Senton bomb by the Destroyer. Seth Rollins with uppercut. Seth Rollins shot to the gut. Rollins trying to pick up Joe. Joe reverses. Rollins trying to pick up Joe for a powerbomb, but Joe reversed it. Samoa drop by Samoa Joe. Samoa Joe for the cover. 1, 2. Kick out by Rollins. Kick out by Seth freaking Rollins. Joe runs the ropes. It's Segura once again. The third is Segura in this matchup. Samoa Joe not working the leg. Working on the leg and the knees. But Seth Rollins, another senton bomb. Senton bomb on top of senton bombs in this matchup. Samoa Joe tried to pick up Rollins. Rollins reversed it. Samoa Joe got Rollins, snap near takedown. Now we're going to neck of Seth Rollins. Samoa Joe. He can sense it. He can feel it. He takes down Seth Rollins. Now we're on the arm. Joe got Rollins up. Rollins reversed the chop. Rollins getting Samoa Joe. Package. Fisherman suplex. Cover. 1, 2. Kick out by Joe. Kick out by Joe. You can't get a better package fisherman suplex than that. But somehow Samoa Joe kicked out of it. And Seth Rollins stays on the attack. Seth Rollins going for another fisherman package suplex. He lets it go that time. Rollins trying to set him up with a belly belly. No, reversed by Samoa Joe. Reversal by Joe. Rollins trying to pick him up, but I think his knee gave out on him. The knee that Samoa Joe's been working on this entire match. What is Joe gonna do? He's setting up Rollins. Got him up. Muscle Buster. Muscle Buster by Joe. Cover. 1, 2, 3. Samoa Joe remains your WWE World Heavyweight Champion. Samoa Joe and Seth Rollins with a crazy back and forth matchup in our main event of Backlash. Rollins tried to pick up Joe, but his leg gave out on him. And Joe knocked him out with the Muscle Buster for the 1, the 2, the 3. And the Destroyer, the #1 prize fighter of the WWE, Samoa Joe, is still your world champion.